has already begun to slow. 4 quiet places are waiting in a single line. Nothing will rush you from one to the next. The hours can blur without effort. This is one long stretch of calm. The spaces will change, but the pace will not. And the night will keep carrying you forward. Fireflies gather above the bayou boardwalk. Cypress knees rise from black water. Lanterns glow under curtains of moss. The wooden path bends into green dark. This place moves with small lights. Water carries stars between tree roots. Warm air smells of mud and leaves. The boardwalk begins at a ranger gate. Its sign is painted dark brown. Yellow letters name the night loop. A lantern hangs from the gatepost. Its glass is cloudy with mist. Moths circle the lower rim. The planks beyond are wide and damp. Each plank shows grain and nailheads. Ferns grow along the outer edge. A rope rail follows the path. It is threaded through cedar posts. Rain beads on the twisted fiber. Below the rail, swamp water lies close. Duckweed gathers in bright green patches. Open gaps show black reflections. Cypress trunks rise from that darkness. Their bases widen like old bells. Roots curl around hidden mud. Gray moss hangs from upper branches. It moves when warm air passes. The strands glow faintly near lanterns. The first bend holds a wooden bench. Its seat faces the deepest water. Carved initials mark one side. Beside the bench, a tin sign hangs. It names turtles and herons. Small drawings circle the edges. A turtle log floats nearby. 3 shells line its damp surface. Their shapes look round and polished. One shell tilts toward the lantern. Yellow light slides across it. The log drifts by an inch. Beyond the log, lily pads spread outward. White flowers close over dark centers. Their stems vanish below the surface. A small frog sits on one pad. Its throat moves once. Then it becomes green silence again. Fireflies blink over the lilies. Their lights appear in different rhythms. Some hover low over water. Others rise toward moss and branches. They look like loose sparks. Then they vanish into leaf shadow. The boardwalk turns beside a canoe rack. 2 canoes rest under a roof. Their hulls are painted forest green. Paddles hang along the back wall. Their blades point downward. Water stains darken the lower tips. A coil of rope sits on a shelf. A brass whistle lies beside it. A folded tarp covers spare cushions. The rack roof is made of tin. Rain has left silver streaks there. One corner drips into a barrel. reflects clear roof water. Its wooden staves are dark. A ladle hangs from a nail. Near the rack, a shallow map box stands. Its lid is sealed with glass. The map shows trails through marsh. The route line is painted yellow. A red dot marks the boardwalk pier. Blue lines mark canoe channels. Tiny labels name local plants. Pickerel weed, buttonbush, water tupelo, sawgrass. A magnolia branch leans over the map. Its leaves are thick and glossy. One white blossom faces the path. The blossom looks heavy with moisture. Its petals curl at the edges. A lemon scent lifts from it. Past the map, the boardwalk narrows. Lanterns stand farther apart here. Between them, darkness becomes soft green. The water opens on the right. A wide pool reflects the sky. Cypress shadows divide the surface. On the left, tall reeds crowd the planks. Their tips brush the rope rail. Insects sing from inside them. A wooden viewing frame stands ahead. It points toward an egret rookery. Tonight, the branches are empty. Feathers lie below the frame. Two white plumes rest on moss. Their stems point toward the water. A plaque explains nesting season. Its metal surface has weather spots. The screws are dark with rust. A glass jar hangs from a post nearby. It contains visitor pencils. Their erasers have gone soft. A notebook sits under a tin cover. Its pages curl from humidity. Names and bird counts fill them. The last entry mentions green herons. The ink has spread slightly. Still, the words can be read. Overhead, the moss thickens again. Lantern light catches every strand. Shadows comb the wet planks. A small bait shelf hangs near the bridge. Glass jars hold cork floats. Hooks rest inside a metal tin. A painted ruler marks the nearest post. Numbers climb from the waterline. Green algae covers the lowest marks. Beside the ruler, a crab trap leans. Its wire frame is square. Rope knots fasten the small door. The trap smells faintly of river grass. A wooden tag carries faded initials. Mud has dried along one edge. Above it, a wind chime hangs from driftwood. Shell pieces touch each other softly. The sound is thin and pale. A second magnolia flower floats below. Its white petals hold rainwater. The reflection looks like another bloom. A distant splash touches the far pool. Ripples pass beneath floating leaves. The boardwalk feels steady above them. Fireflies brighten the turn ahead. Their lights gather near the next bridge. The bayou path continues under moss. Behind the gate, the ranger sign grows dim. Ahead, lanterns color the water bronze. The night loop opens deeper. The next bridge rises over darker water. Lanterns hang from both handrails. Moss trails below the cypress limbs. Fireflies blink beside the posts. This middle path feels close and hidden. Boards cross a quiet black channel. Roots gather beneath each turn. The bridge planks are newer than the path. Their edges are still sharp. Pale saw marks show near the nails. Water passes slowly below them. It carries leaves and yellow pollen. A beetle rides one curled leaf. At the bridge center, a small platform widens. Two stools face the open channel. Their tops are made from cedar rounds. A birding scope stands between them. Its green tube points toward reeds. The eyepiece wears a rubber cup. A lens cloth hangs from the tripod. It is tied with blue string. Mist has darkened the cloth edge. Across the channel, a boathouse sits low. Its walls are cypress boards. A lantern glows inside one window. The boathouse roof slopes toward the water. Tin panels carry rust freckles. Spanish moss brushes the eaves. A narrow dock reaches from the door. Its posts are wrapped in rope. Bumpers hang along the side. A flat-bottom boat rests beside it. Its paint is weathered gray. Oars lie crossed over the seats. The stern holds a coiled chain. A red fuel can sits nearby. Both reflect the lantern dimly. Beside the boathouse, a minnow tank bubbles. The tank is round and metal. A small pump hums under the shelf. Glass jars stand above the tank. Some hold cork bobbers. Some hold lead sinkers. Labels curl on each lid. Bass, catfish, bream, spare hooks. A screen door faces the boardwalk. Its spring is stretched thin. The handle is smooth from weather. Inside, shelves line the back wall. Bug spray bottles stand in rows. Flashlight batteries fill a cardboard tray. A cooler rests near the counter. Its red lid has scratches. Ice fogs the inner glass. A cash box sits on a stool. It is painted dull green. A rubber band circles it twice. Above the counter, postcards hang from twine. Herons, sunset water, a wooden pier, fireflies. Their corners bend from damp air. Tiny clothespins hold each card. One pin has a chipped blue tip. A handbell hangs by the window. Its cord is braided leather. The bell mouth faces the floor. The bridge path curves past the boathouse. It follows a line of lantern stakes. The stakes lean at different angles. Between them, reeds grow high and dense. Their blades cut the light. Spiderwebs shine between the stems. One web carries beads of mist. Each bead holds a small lantern. The silk itself nearly disappears. A side trail leads to a listening blind. The blind is built from cane. Small slots face the marsh. Inside, a bench runs along one wall. A field guide lies on it. The cover shows owls and rails. A pencil is tucked inside the pages. The point rests near marsh wren. Humidity has softened the paper. Beside the guide, headphones hang from a hook. Their cord coils in a basket. A recorder sits under the shelf. The recorder has large black buttons. One button shows a red square. A label reads, "Night Calls." Outside the blind, the bayou widens again. Water tupelo trees fill the far bank. Their trunks rise from green shadow. Between the trunks, faint yellow eyes shine. Then they lower into darkness. The water surface closes behind them. The boardwalk runs above the channel. Posts sink into mud below. Iron brackets darken at the joints. Near one joint, a lantern has attracted beetles. Their shells flash green and bronze. They crawl around the warm glass. A cicada shell clings to a post. Its back has split cleanly. The empty shape looks amber. Past the post, the path reaches a covered rest stop. A shingle roof shields two benches. A rain chain hangs from one corner. Water runs down the chain link by link. Each link catches lantern color. Drops fall into a stone bowl. The bowl overflows into a fern bed. Fern tips sinks shine with fresh water. The soil smells dark and sweet. A carved sign names this shelter, Cypress Bend. The letters are painted cream. Under the sign, a shelf holds field jars. One contains dragonfly wings. Another contains shed snakeskin. The snakeskin lies in a pale coil. Its scales make a delicate pattern. A note calls it harmless. The dragonfly wings look glassy. Blue veins cross each panel. A cotton pad supports them. A firefly jar hangs empty beneath the roof. Its lid has tiny punched holes. A paper tag warns release after counting. Beside it, a magnifying glass rests flat. The handle is green painted wood. Moisture gathers around its rim. From the shelter, the boardwalk angles onward. The next lantern looks far away. Fireflies fill the space between. The boathouse fades behind moss. The bridge lowers into green shadow. A frog answers once. The bayou path continue. The final platform stands over open bayou. Lanterns ring its broad, wet boards. Cypress shadows stretch across black water. Fireflies drift above the rail. This end of the path feels wider. Sky appears between hanging moss. The water reflects every small light. The platform boards form an octagon. Each side faces a different channel. Bronze plates name the directions. North Channel, Heron Cut, Old Mill Run, Cane Marsh. A roof covers the center benches. Its rafters centers are dark with humidity. Paper wasp nests hang unused nearby. A long table sits beneath the roof. Its top shows carved compass lines. Water drops shine inside the cuts. A lantern map rests on that table. The paper is sealed in glass. Colored dots mark firefly observation sites. Beside the map, a counting clicker lies. Its metal lever is black. The numbers show 3 zeros. A small notebook sits beside it. The cover is oilcloth green. Pencil entries fill the first pages. Each entry names weather and moon. Some mention high water. Some mention clear skies. A folded mosquito net hangs from a peg. Its mesh looks soft and gray. The ties are made from cotton tape. Nearby, a first aid box is mounted. A white cross marks the lid. Its hinges have turned dark. On the outer rail, plaques identify trees. Bald cypress, sweet gum, black willow, water oak. Arrows point across the water. The trees answer with layered shapes. Leaves overlap behind the moss. A heron statue stands near the rail. It is carved from weathered wood. The beak points toward moonlit water. Real herons are elsewhere tonight. Only the carved bird holds shape. Its legs disappear into the base. Below the platform, water moves slowly. It touches each support post. Soft rings spread into duckweed. A fallen branch floats near the stairs. Its bark has peeled away. Small snails cling to the smooth wood. The stairs descend to a lower dock. The dock boards are narrow. A skiff is tied beside them. The skiff carries a battery lamp. Its handle is wrapped with tape. A life vest rests across the seat. A paddle lies along the bottom. Its blade is stained dark green. Water gathers inside the curve. Beyond the dock, fireflies thicken over reeds. Their lights make a loose cloud. The cloud shifts without sound. Some lights appear near the waterline. Others blink high inside moss. The bayou holds them at every level. A screen research hut stands behind the platform. Its porch faces the channel. The door is propped with a brick. Inside the hut, shelves carry field equipment. Headlamps sit beside cloth bags. Plastic vials stand in foam blocks. A microscope rests near the window. Its cover is translucent gray. The stage clip shines beneath it. On the desk, sample labels lie in stacks. Each label has a blank line. A ruler pins them from the breeze. A small fan turns near the ceiling. Its blades move warm air gently. The screen walls shimmer with reflections. Pinned maps cover the rear wall. Green marshes fill one sheet. Blue channels cover another. Several map pins mark nesting sites. Yellow pins mark firefly counts. White pins mark water depth. A ceramic mug sits by the maps. It shows a painted alligator. Inside, pencils point upward. Beside the mug, batteries fill a tray. Their copper tops catch lamplight. A rubber band circles the group. The hut floor is plain plywood. Mud stains form pale half circles. A broom leans near the porch. On the porch, 2 rocking chairs face water. Their cane seats are dark. A folded quilt lies over one back. The quilt pattern shows stars and reeds. Green triangles meet blue squares. One corner has a patch. A thermos sits between the chairs. Its cup is screwed on tightly. Dew gathers along the middle side. The platform rail leads to a lookout step. It rises only 3 boards. From there, the bayou opens fully. Moonlight reaches the widest water. It forms a broken silver path. Cypress trunks divided into pieces. The blue whale hangs above the museum hall. Moonlight touches its long white ribs. Marble floors shine beneath glass cases. The doors are locked for night. Every echo has softened into stone. Dust glints above velvet ropes. The old building breathes through vents. A bronze sign stands near the entrance. Its letters name the Ocean Gallery. Rain dots the dark doors behind it. Inside, the ticket counter curves inward. Oak panels shine under small lamps. A bowl of paper maps sits there. Each map shows 3 colored floors. Blue lines mark the ocean wing. Red dots mark the fossil stairs. A turnstile rests beside the counter. Its chrome arms point in 3 directions. Green enamel marks the center cap. Beyond it, the main hall spreads wide. Columns rise toward a painted ceiling. Sea creatures circle that ceiling in gold. The whale skeleton fills the upper air. Its skull points toward the staircase. Its tail reaches over the cases. Thin wires hold each bone carefully. They vanish into the upper darkness. The ribs cast pale bars below. Under the whale, benches form a circle. Their seats are dark brown leather. Brass plaques shine along the backs. One plaque names a school donor. Another names a ship captain. A third has lost several letters. At the nearest case, shells line velvet shelves. Conch, cowrie, scallop, and nautilus. Each label sits beneath clean glass. The nautilus shell shows pearl chambers. They curl toward a shadowed center. Lamplight follows the spiral. Beside the shells, coral branches rise upward. They look fragile and chalk white. Small shadows fill their hollow spaces. A blue crab specimen stands nearby. Its claws open toward the aisle. Pins fasten each delicate leg. The Case glass reflects the whale ribs. Bone lines cross crab, shell, and coral. Museum night makes quiet layers. Past the ocean cases, a tide model sits inactive. Tiny boats rest inside painted channels. A crank handle folds beneath the table. Blue paint marks the water levels. Small arrows show flood and ebb. Numbers run along the wooden shore. Near the model, a brass telescope faces a mural. The mural shows a stormy coast. Painted waves rise against black rocks. The telescope has a coin slot. Its eyepiece is capped with rubber. The stand widens into 3 feet. A velvet rope protects the mural wall. The rope sags between black posts. A brass clip holds the final loop. On the left balcony, fish skeletons float in cases. Their spines make careful white curves. Tiny teeth point toward blue backing. One case contains a swordfish skull. The long bill crosses the label. Its polished tip catches a lamp. Another case contains tiny seahorses. Their tails curl around invisible stems. They look carved from dry leaves. The staircase under the balcony is broad. Its stone steps glow at the edges. Handrails run upward in black iron. At the first landing, a display shows diving helmets. Copper domes sit on wooden blocks. Glass portholes reflect the floor lights. One helmet carries green stains. Another has a cracked air hose. The hose coils inside the case. A photograph hangs behind them. Divers stand beside a harbor crane. Their suits look heavy and calm. Back below, the whale shadow crosses everything. It falls over benches and labels. It bends across polished marble. The hall's central clock has stopped. Its face shows painted waves. The hands meet near midnight. Behind the clock, a narrow service door blends in. Its paint matches the wall. A small brass number marks it. At the far end, curtains frame the lecture alcove. Dark blue fabric hangs in folds. A projector sits on a metal cart. Reels rest beside the projector. Their tins are labeled by hand. One reads, Arctic Plankton Study. A stack of chairs fills the alcove corner. Their leads nest in black rows. One paper cup sits on the floor. The cup has dried tea inside. A thin ring marks the paper. Its shadow looks darker than itself. Near another column, a mineral case glows softly. Quartz points stand on black velvet. Mica sheets flash like thin windows. A geode sits open at the center. Purple crystals line its hollow heart. The cut edge looks pale and rough. Beside the case, a child-height step rests. Its rubber top is scuffed smooth. A sticker of a whale decorates it. The museum shop windows face the hall. Their lights are low and blue. Postcards stand in neat wire racks. Tiny dinosaur figures fill one shelf. Glass marbles fill another. A moon magnet hangs near the register. The register drawer is closed. receipt curl peeks from the slot. Air moves through a high vent. The whale wires give a tiny note. Then the hall settles again. Moonlight slides across the upper glass. The whale bones turn faintly silver. Very gently, the fossil stairs rise behind the ocean hall. Stone dinosaurs shadow the upper landing. Amber bulbs line the marble rail. The whale fades below the balcony. This gallery belongs to heavier ages. Bone, clay, plaster, and iron mingle. Labels speak in careful museum language. At the top, a giant skeleton stands forward. Its skull lowers toward the visitor path. Teeth curve like pale knives. The tail sweeps across 3 ceiling hooks. Its ribs open above the platform. Steel rods hold the posture steady. Under the skeleton, shadows cross the floor. They stretch between bronze floor plates. Each plate names a geologic period: Triassic, Jurassic, Cretaceous. The words shine from many shoes. A mural covers the rear wall. Ferns spread across a painted floodplain. Volcano smoke lifts into green air. The painted river curls behind the bones. Tiny reptiles gather near the shore. Their eyes are dots of amber. A glass case holds fossil eggs nearby. Each egg rests in a sand cradle. Cracks web across the brown shells. A brush lies beside the display sample. Its handle is thin bamboo. Dust gathers near the bristle tips. Past the eggs, ammonites fill a curved cabinet. Their spiral shells darken toward the center. Some surfaces gleam with rainbow fire. One ammonite has been cut in half. Its chambers show cream and copper bands. A label names the ancient sea. The next cabinet contains fossil leaves. They lie flat in gray shale. Every vein appears crisp and black. A magnified leaf drawing hangs above. Lines branch from a central stem. Pale ink marks each vein order. At the gallery corner, a preparation window glows. Behind it, tools cover a white table. Needles, picks, brushes, and tweezers. A plaster jacket sits under cloth straps. Red pencil arrows mark its surface. The number on it is fresh. The lab chair is pushed in. Its casters face the table. A blue cushion softens the seat. Beside the chair, a lamp arm bends low. The bulb is covered with red film. It warms the fossil block gently. A small vacuum hose loops overhead. Its nozzle rests in a holder. Clear tubing runs toward the wall. Above the work table, shelves hold labeled boxes. Each box has a pencil code. Some codes begin with desert names: Mesa, Badlands, Canyon, Dry Creek. The glass window reflects the dinosaur hall. Bones float over tools and boxes. worlds meet on the pane. Beyond the lab window, mammals occupy another room. A mammoth skeleton faces the arch. Its tusks sweep into candlelit curves. The mammoth's feet stand on black mounts. Each mount disappears into shadow. The huge skull tilts toward the floor. Behind it, a painted ice field stretches wide. Blue hills rise beneath a pale sky. Woolly shapes cross the painted distance. A case below holds mammoth hair. Brown strands lie under curved glass. They look finer than expected. Beside the hair, a stone spear point rests. Its edges still seem sharp. A leather cord lies near it. The path curves toward mineral country. Dark walls make the cases brighter. Gemstones glow under pointed lamps. The first case shows turquoise from Arizona. Blue pieces rest inside cotton rings. Brown matrix lines cross their surfaces. Next, copper nuggets shine deep orange. Some pieces show green crust. A hammered bowl sits beside them. A silver vein cuts through black rock. The label names a mountain district. Fine letters list depth and date. On a central plinth, crystals form a tower. Clear points rise from milky stone. Light fractures through each tip. A child-sized handprint marks the display rail. It sits in dull, smudged dust. The mark looks accidental and gentle. Near the mineral hall exit, meteorites fill drawers. One drawer has a glass top. Dark stones lie in separate nests. A small magnet tool rests nearby. Its handle is red. Its tip points toward iron flecks. The final fossil case holds a saber cat skull. Long teeth descend over empty space. The bone color is warm ivory. A diagram beside it shows jaw movement. Arrows curve around the hinge. The paper has curled slightly. Across the aisle, a quiet bench faces everything. Its seat is covered in green leather. The leather has cracked along one seam. The bench gives the gallery a pause. Bones stand, crystals glow, labels breathe. The night leaves each object clear. Near the final arch, a small audio station sleeps. Its buttons show chipped white symbols. Headphones hang from a steel hook. The cord drops in a neat loop. A plaque names recorded animal calls. The speaker grill is dark and silent. A low sound travels through the ventilation duct. It touches the glass cases faintly. Then the hall grows quiet again. Down below, blue light returns from the ocean wing. Up here, amber lights color ancient bone. The museum holds both depths together. The third floor begins with bird cases. Feather colors sleep behind curved glass. Moonlit stair rails fade below. The museum feels higher and lighter. This wing carries air and forest. Painted branches cross the pale walls. Small beaks point toward invisible songs. The first case shows owls in flight. Their wings open over a stump. Glass eyes catch two amber lamps. A barn owl turns toward the aisle. Its white face seems gently carved. Steckled feathers cover its back. Below it, field mice hide in grasses. The grasses are dry and yellow. Tiny seed heads touch the glass. The next case holds coastal birds. Sand is shaped around their feet. A painted tide line bends behind them. One gull stands with lifted wings. Another pecks near a mussel shell. A sandpiper faces the corner. The labels are small and blue. Each name carries a migration route. Thin arrows cross a printed map. Across the hall, insect drawers line the wall. Glass lids cover black velvet trays. Gold handles shine at the edges. Butterflies spread in perfect pairs. Orange monarchs fill one drawer. Blue morphos fill another. A moth with moon-shaped wings rests alone. Its antennae look soft and fine. Cream dust colors the glass beneath. Beside the drawers, microscopes stand on a counter. Each one has a black base. Silver knobs reflect the case lights. Slides sit in a wooden tray. Tiny labels name scales and pollen. A cover slip flashes at one corner. The hallway bends into the forest diorama. Pine trunks rise behind low fencing. Painted distance fills the back wall. A fox stands beside a fallen log. Its tail curls around dry leaves. The eyes face a hidden trail. Mushrooms cluster near the log base. Their caps are pale and round. Moss darkens the artificial soil. Above the fox, a raccoon climbs branches. Its paws grip the bark. Its striped tail hangs downward. A sound panel sits beside the railing. Buttons show leaf, rain, owl, stream. The panel is unlit tonight. Beyond the forest, the museum cafe appears. Its chairs are stacked on tables. Chrome legs point toward the ceiling. A pastry case glows with cleaning light. Only crumbs dot the lower tray. Tongs rest on folded wax paper. The coffee machine is polished and dark. Cups are stacked beside it. A jar of sugar packets stands full. Near the cafe window, plants face the city. Rubber leaves shine under blue neon. The street below looks distant and wet. A service cart rests by the door. It carries napkins and sealed straws. One wheel points slightly inward. The final gallery is the discovery room. Low cases suit smaller visitors. Stools stand under every counter. A sandbox table holds replica bones. Brushes lie across the wooden rim. Plastic fossils show pale edges. A wall puzzle shows whale anatomy. Magnetic bones form a long skeleton. Several pieces sit in labeled trays. Near that puzzle, a touch table displays minerals. Their surfaces are worn from fingers. Quartz, slate, jasper, and basalt. Each stone has a shallow hollow nearby. The hollows match each sample shape. Everything can be returned exactly. Above the discovery room, skylights show cloud. Rainwater slides across the panes. The drops distort a rooftop sculpture. That sculpture is a bronze beetle. Its legs grip the roofline. A tiny green patina marks each joint. The stairs continue to a staff balcony. A sign says, "Observation Terrace." The rope across it is hooked closed. Through the glass door, roof planters are visible. Prairie grasses bend in night air. Wet gravel shines between them. A weather station stands near the planters. Its cups turn with small motions. A rain gauge catches the storm. Beside the door, a cabinet holds field packs. Canvas straps hang in order. Metal canteens sit on the lower shelf. One pack has a stitched desert patch. Another has a faded forest patch. A third shows a blue glacier. The upper hall circles back toward the whale. From here, its bones appear distant. They float above the lower darkness. Neon hums above the Route 66 diner. Snow covers the empty highway shoulder. Red booths glow behind wide windows. Coffee warmth fogs the glass. The place looks small against the plains. Chrome trim catches every passing flake. Yellow light spills onto packed snow. A tall sign rises near the road. Its arrow points toward the diner. Pink neon outlines the word, "Eat." Below it, a smaller panel says, "Open." The letters buzz in blue glass. Snow gathers along the lower edge. The parking lot has 3 old lines. White paint shows through thin ice. Tire tracks curve toward the pumps. 2 gas pumps stand beside the diner. Their numbers are mechanical and faded. Rubber hoses loop against red metal. A tin trash can sits between them. Its lid carries a cap of snow. A paper straw wrapper clings nearby. The diner door has a round window. A chrome handle runs across it. Warm air clouds the inner glass. Inside, black and white tiles cover the floor. They shine under counterlights. Meltwater darkens the entrance mat. The counter stretches along the kitchen wall. Its edge is polished aluminum. Red stools line it in even spacing. Each stool has a round vinyl seat. Silver bases widen into the floor. One seat shows a small repaired tear. Behind the counter, coffee pots sit in a row. Brown coffee glows in the first. clear glass shines in the second. A stack of mugs stands beside them. Thick white handles face outward. Blue stripes circle each rim. The pie case turns slowly under glass. Apple slices shine with sugar. Cherry filling glows deep red. One banana cream pie sits on top. Its whipped peaks lean softly. A paper flag names today's special. The menu board hangs over the grill. Black letters fill white grooves. Some letters sit slightly crooked. Pancakes, patty melt, chicken soup, hot coffee. Below the board, the grill is clean. A faint shine covers its surface. Spatulas hang on a steel rail. Salt shakers stand at every booth. Pepper shakers stand beside them. Napkin holders reflect the ceiling lights. The first booth faces the highway. Its red vinyl cushions look smooth. A jukebox selector stands near the window. Small chrome buttons name old songs. Paper strips list titles and singers. The plastic cover has tiny scratches. Across the aisle, another booth holds menus. Their laminated covers show desert highways. One corner has curled from heat. A bottle of ketchup stands nearby. Its red shape catches neon. Mustard sits beside it in yellow. The windows run along the front wall. Snowflakes streak down the outside. Neon turns them pink and blue. Beyond the glass, the highway sign leans slightly. Black numbers read 66. Reflective paint flashes under distant light. A long truck passes far away. Its sound arrives dull and low. Then the highway empties again. Inside, a ceiling fan moves slowly. Its chrome blades turn under lights. The motion folds reflections across tiles. Near the register, postcards fill a spinning rack. Canyons, motels, diners, and mesas. Each card has a glossy red border. A map of America hangs above it. Route 66 is drawn in orange. Small stars mark classic stops. A pin marks this diner. The pin has a glass head. Its shadow falls over Oklahoma. Beside the map, a photo wall begins. Black frames cover pale yellow paint. Smiling faces fill older photographs. One photo shows the grand opening. Cars line the lot outside. The sign looks bright and new. Another shows a snowstorm from decades ago. Drifts reach the windowsills. A waitress stands with a shovel. A coat rack occupies the back corner. Two wool scarves hang from hooks. A red umbrella leans below them. The umbrella is still damp. Drops have formed near its tip. They shine on the tile floor. Near the restrooms, a vending machine glows. Candy bars sit behind spiral coils. Green numbers label each row. A small gumball machine stands beside it. Colored balls fill the glass globe. A chrome crank faces the aisle. The hallway beyond is narrow and warm. Framed license plates line both walls. Arizona blue, Texas white, California yellow. Their bolts catch the overhead bulbs. Dust gathers along their raised letters. The floor turns quieter there. Near the far window, a tabletop radio sits unplugged. Its dial shows Western station names. The speaker cloth is tan. A chrome sugar dispenser stands beside it. White crystals slope behind glass. The spout points toward the booth. Outside, snow softens the curbstones. The curb paint fades under powder. Neon colors the drift edges. Back at the counter, the coffee heater clicks. Orange light shines under the first pot. Steam touches the glass lid. The diner carries sugar, coffee, and snow. Chrome edges brighten every corner. The road outside turns dark again. Neon hums above the roofline. The booths look red and glossy. The little diner glows beside the highway. Behind the counter, the kitchen glows softly. Steel shelves line the narrow room. Snowlight leaks through a high window. The grill has gone quiet. This side smells of toast and coffee. Heat lingers inside the tiled walls. Every tool has its own place. A row of pans hangs above the range. Their bottoms are black from use. Silver rims catch the hood light. The hood stretches over the cooking line. Its filters are clean and square. A red switch glows near one corner. On the prep table, cutting boards are stacked. White, green, and yellow plastic. Each board has rounded edges. A bread knife rests beside them. Its serrated blade faces inward. Crumbs dot the steel surface. Near the sink, plates dry in racks. Their white rims stand in rows. Water beads beneath each plate. Blue dish towels hang from the handle. Their stripes run through faded cotton. One corner dips toward the floor. The dish machine sits low and square. Steam fogs its small window. A green button shines on the panel. Beside it, detergent jugs fill a crate. Their caps are red and blue. Labels peel near the bottom. Across the room, refrigerators hum behind chrome doors. Magnets hold notes on one panel. Soup base, pie delivery, order lemons. A paper calendar hangs beside the freezer. The month shows a desert sunset. Blue ink circles several Fridays. The freezer handle is wrapped in cloth. Frost gathers near the hinge. Cold air brightens the metal edge. On a wire shelf, mixing bowls nest together. They shine like stacked moons. A whisk lies inside the smallest. Beside the bowls, flour bins sit closed. Scoops hang from short chains. White dust softens the plastic lids. A jar of cinnamon stands near the flour. Its brown label is worn. The lid smells sweet and dry. The pie station fills the back corner. Rolling pins rest in a wooden trough. Pie tins stack beside wax paper. A tray of apple slices sits covered. Plastic wrap clings to the edges. Sugar crystals sparkle below it. A handwritten recipe card stands upright. Its corners are dark from fingers. Cinnamon line, butter line, bake until gold. Above the station, a clock ticks quietly. Its face has red numbers. The second hand moves in smooth steps. A small radio sits on the shelf. Its cord curls behind mustard jars. The speaker grill faces the room. The pantry door is half glass. Its lower panel is painted cream. A brass latch holds it shut. Inside, cans line wooden shelves. Tomatoes, beans, peaches, and soup. Labels face the narrow aisle. A sack of potatoes sits on the floor. Its burlap top folds open. 2 potatoes rest beside it. A mop bucket stands near the pantry. Yellow plastic reflects the ceiling light. The mop handle leans against tile. In the corner, a back door faces snow. Its window is square and small. A drift rises outside the sill. A rubber mat covers the threshold. Fine salt crystals scatter across it. Boot marks have dried into pale shapes. Beside the door, a delivery clipboard hangs. Invoices sit beneath a silver clip. One page lists milk and eggs. The pencil attached to it is short. Its string knots around the metal ring. The point has dulled from use. Beyond the kitchen, a staff nook opens. A narrow table holds 2 chairs. The walls are painted soft green. A bulletin board covers one wall. Shift cards sit under red pins. A birthday photo hangs in the middle. Below the board, lockers stand in pairs. Their doors have tiny vents. One mirror is taped inside. A comb lies on the locker shelf. A lip balm tube rests beside it. The cap is pale pink. Back near the grill, ladles hang in order. Soup spoons, sauce spoons, a battered ice cream scoop. Their handles point down toward the counter. Light slides along each curve. The steel wall doubles them faintly. A soup warmer sits by the pass. Its lid is closed. A label reads chicken noodle. The pass window frames the dining room. Red booths show beyond the opening. Neon touches the counter edge. A service bell sits on the ledge. Its silver dome looks round and clean. The button reflects one red stool. Beside it, order tickets rest on a spindle. Paper corners curl upward. Black numbers show through grease pencil. A narrow shelf holds clean glasses. They are upside down on rubber mesh. Their rims catch the kitchen glow. A carton of paper straws sits nearby. Red stripes wrap each straw. The carton top is folded back. The kitchen floor has square gray tiles. Dark grout lines make a grid. Near the range, they shine more. The diner hum travels through the wall. Coffee warmers answer with small clicks. The refrigerator motor adds a lower note. Through the pass, snow fills the windows. The highway sign blurs into color. Pink and blue mix on the glass. The kitchen rests behind its chrome counter. Tools, towels, tins, and warm steel. Everything serves the quiet dining room. A final drip falls inside the sink. It touches a spoon and fades. The snow diner glows through the night. The last booth faces the desert highway. Neon paints the tabletop pink. Snow taps the long front window. The coffee pot glows behind glass. This corner gathers the whole diner. Road maps, chrome, sugar, and light. The highway bends beyond the sign. A small jukebox stands beside the booth. Its glass dome glows turquoise. Bubbles of light climb the sides. Song cards fan around the center. Black letters name old country ballads. A red selector arm points upward. The coin slot shines at the front. A quarter rests in the return cup. Its edge looks dark and cold. Near the jukebox, a payphone occupies a niche. The receiver hangs on a silver hook. A phone book lies below it. The phone book cover is cracked. Yellow pages show along the edge. A pencil mark circles one motel name. Above the phone, a wall lamp glows. Its shade shows tiny wagon wheels. Dust softens the painted pattern. The booth table carries a glass ashtray. It is clean and heavy. Neon shines through its thick rim. Beside it, a sugar packet lies flat. Blue letters spell sweetener. One corner is folded sharply. A spoon rests on a napkin. Its bowl reflects the window sign. The reflection curves into red. Outside, the old highway runs west. Snow covers the shoulder gravel. Fence posts fade into the dark. A billboard stands across the road. Its paint advertises cactus candy. Half the letters have peeled away. A jackrabbit sign decorates the lower corner. Its ears point toward the diner. Snow fills the painted outline. Near the front window, souvenir shells reach upward. Ceramic mugs show orange sunsets. Tiny license plates hang in rows. A rack of keychains turns slightly. Each keychain carries a rubber chili. Some carry a silver highway shield. Below them, snow globes line a shelf. Inside each globe sits the diner. Tiny white flakes cover plastic cars. One globe has been turned upside down. The flakes crowd against its roof. The red sign shines through them. At the center counter, a cake stand gleams. Its glass cover has a knob. A single chocolate slice rests beneath it. The cake layers look dark and even. White frosting marks the cut side. A fork lies wrapped in paper. The fountain machine stands farther back. Its chrome levers line up cleanly. Labels name cola, root beer, grape. A row of syrup bottles stands above. has a metal pour spout. Beside them, milkshake cups stack high. Their steel sides catch cold light. Long spoons stand in a jar. The malt machine has 3 spindles. Its white enamel base is chipped. The switches point downward. A framed menu page hangs near it. Soda fountain classics fill the page. Handwritten stars mark popular choices. Banana split, black cow, cherry phosphate, vanilla malt. The dining room narrows toward the side exit. A gum machine guards the corner. A rubber mat covers the threshold. Through the side window, picnic tables show outside. Snow rounds their red seats. Icicles hang from the roof edge. A blue pickup sign leans near the fence. It advertises towing and tires. The painted truck has white walls. Past that sign, darkness covers the prairie. Only the highway reflectors continue. They blink along the roadside curve. Inside, ceiling tiles hold square lights. One light is softer than the rest. Its cover has a small crack. The crack makes a faint star shape. It spreads near the metal frame. Warm light passes through anyway. Under it, the last counter stool turns slightly. Its chrome foot ring reflects tile. The red seat faces the pie case. Near the register, a bell jar holds mints. Green wrappers fill the glass. A paper label says "after dinner." Beside the mints, toothpicks fill a cup. The cup has a motel logo. Blue mountains rise behind the words. The register keys sit in rows. Their round tops are cream-colored. Numbers have darkened in the grooves. A receipt spike stands beside them. Curled paper circles its base. The top slip lists coffee twice.